Hey everyone, it's Joe Jacobi here, goldtogreentv.com, and today we're at the rainy Ocoee River, and I am with my good friend Amanda Gettler, who is the president of the Atlanta Whitewater Club, one of the most popular recreational canoe kayak clubs in the country. And Amanda, what are we doing at the Ocoee River today?
We are cleaning up the Ocoee River today. We have a crew of rafts and a crew of kayakers, and we're going to go down the river and pick up trash as we go down.
I think one of the things that's interesting to me is, as far as I know, there's one Atlanta Whitewater Club member that actually lives here. This is primarily a group that comes and visit. I'm curious, how and why does the Atlanta Whitewater Club step up and take ownership of a river that's, outside of Atlanta?
Yeah, that's a great question. We have a number of cleanup trips throughout the year on a lot of different rivers. We do the Oconee River, we do the Chattooga River, we do the Telegraph River cleanup. So last year we decided that we should add another river trip to our roster, and the Ocoee River is one that's pretty important to everybody in the club. We have a lot of folks that are up here every weekend, all summer long, and a lot of folks that are aspiring here. So it's a place that we all kind of see each other a lot during the summer, and it's really important to most of the members of our club.
What do you think that link is between taking that interest in clean water and cleaner rivers and enjoying kayaking more? I mean, do you think about that? I mean, what is that link that maybe, do you think it's something we're missing? It's something that we really got to work harder at? What are your thoughts about that?
I definitely think it's something that we need to keep working harder at. Mm-hmm. I think it is a focus. It is the focus of American Whitewater. A lot of clubs do cleanup trips. There are some big cleanup trip initiatives, like rivers and those kind of things. But it's something that, impacts us all. If a river's dirty, then we all talk about it. We all get sick, or we see trash down the river. So it's a place that we're going to spend so much time, and it's so important to us. And these places really are part of all of us.
So Roger Huff is actually the brainchild behind the Atlanta Whitewater Club River Cleanup of the Ocoee. Roger, how did this idea come about?
Well, we had I saw an ad for American Whitewater Cliff Bar grant, and I just decided to take and make a proposal out of what the Atlanta Whitewater Club does every year and put it on paper and submit it. And lo and behold, we received a grant for it. It was somewhere around $1,000, and so as part of that, we wanted to make sure we had a good impact to Cliff Bar and American Whitewater, and promote river stewardship. So we did a number of cleanups through the year, and we said, well, they didn't take as much budget as we had expected, so we had some extra budget, and so we decided to add another river, and that was the Ocoee River, because we noticed a lot of trash in the eddies and stuff as we play here a lot. And so we decided to put that together, and it turned out to be really successful, and so we decided to keep that as a river we clean up every year.
I think clean water is perceived differently by different generations of paddlers. I'm curious, how do you sort of see the message and the work of clean water resonating with the younger kayaking crowd today?
Well, we have a lot of participation in these cleanups, and what we found out from the leadership in our club is that through surveys that it's an important part of our culture, and it's what the membership.
And you have a pretty young club right now.
We do, yes, and it's what they want to do. It's what they like. It's what they want to continue doing. So we're focusing more on that with the club and going forward.
Now, one thing that I think is really particularly cool about the Ocoee River cleanup, I think relative to Polk County, where the Ocoee River is located, is that when you're done picking up the trash, you're sorting through it and you're recycling in a county that actually has no recycling. That's a lot of extra effort. What does that bring into the equation, the recycling piece?
It is a lot of extra effort. It's something that all of us individually we do at home. When it's easy and the recycling pickup comes to our door, and it just takes a few extra seconds. Last year we didn't do it. We decided this year it'd be a great idea, and with help from Raft 1, they're actually going to carry the recycling from Polk County into Chattanooga and recycle it for us. So we figure with our volunteers, it should take us maybe an extra hour, if that, to sort through it all. So it's worth the extra effort to us.
One of the things that really strikes me about river cleanups and the trash that's going to come out of the river today is, number one, how much trash is going to be pulled out. I think it would just blow people away how much trash we're going to pick up. And number two, that it's not the only cleanup that happens, is that this is an amount of trash that is really from a fairly recent time. I mean, the raft guides come out every year at the start of the year and pick up that trash. I think it just really highlights to me, to the people that are driving through here, that this is not a hard concept. Get the trash in the trash can. And then the second piece that I love is the recycling piece. Hey, Amanda, thank you so much. Thank you for what you're doing for the Ocoee River. And if you'd like to learn more about these goldtogreentv.com profiles, you just go to goldtogreentv.com, sign up your name and email. We'll alert you to when we have new content on the site. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming out.
All right, glad to be here. We'll see you guys on the river.